Hello, welcome back to Auction Spy. Thank you so much for joining us. This is a channel where we stack deals and different types of properties that are going to auction to work out what different strategies we can apply to the property. And then after the auction, we try and work out what the purchaser is trying to do with the property from the price that they paid for the property. So without taking much more of your time, let us look at a property that I found in East Barnet in near London, Hertfordshire. Now, this is a one-bed flat. The vendor is a housing association, which always bodes well because they tend to do all of the documentation and everything up front. As with all auctions and auction properties, always look and read and review the legal pack and get a solicitor qualified to look at the legal pack. Often the solicitor would deduct the price of his fee for reviewing the legal pack if you end up purchasing the property and using it to do the conveyancing. Okay, so without taking much more of your time, so I've looked at the catalogue entry. This is it. So 23A Oakhurst Avenue, Barnet. It's a long leasehold. I didn't find any legal documents for this, so one would have to get one solicitor to phone the agent or phone the agent yourself and get the legal pack sent to you. I haven't been able to do that, so that's worth looking at before you do any viewing. Now, interestingly, they have said that the property may be suitable for reconfiguration to provide a two-bed flat. That would be important as we go through this, because then if you can reconfigure this and add some value that way, you might be in for an even bigger profit. So let's look at the viewing. It says copy and paste the following link to do a walkthrough video. Let's see what the video shows. Okay, so 23A. Okay. That's the first room to your right as you go in. I'll have to compare that with the floor plan. See if we can make sense of what is going on. So you go straight across the hallway and then turns left to go into another room. Just fairly large looking out. It looks quite nice. Oh, look at the top corner there. Some work needed. That might be a guttering issue. Is it me, or does this look like it's recently been painted? That's always something to look out for. If it's been recently painted, could they be hiding anything? Maybe not. Might just be that the previous tenants or previous residents were really clean and looked after the place quite nicely. There's no flooring, there's no carpets or anything. Okay. Ooh, the kitchen. The kitchen looks like it's in a living room. Quite a lot of cabinets. Wow. Okay. So that's it for the video. That was nice and short. So quite a few things going through my head. One of the issues with this online walkthrough videos, viewings and stuff like that is I struggle to know where anything is after watching the video. So he walked in and the rooms were on his left hand side, or were they on the right? Anyway, I'm not going to watch the video again, but let's assume this floor plan is correct. Then converting this to 2 bedrooms from a 1 bedroom should be fairly straightforward, one would imagine. You could move the kitchen and the living room into one place, maybe there, bottom right, and have these 2 as bedrooms. So that's your 2 bedroom. You don't have to do too much work. You'd hope that it's all partitioned. That's got a window, that's got a window, that's definitely got a window. So with some clever arrangement, you could potentially get 2 bedrooms out of here, which should add more value as opposed to the 1 bed. So without further ado, let us go and appraise with Valap. So I've already been on Valap today with this property. So EN4 ADL, start appraising. So the appraisals, let's pick the property here. So this is it. I don't want to take too much of time entering everything again. Let's go to the mega stack.
So great, it has found Oakwood Avenue, which is the first one, which is probably one of the first times I've done a search and the AEPC has been uploaded. But this is from 2014. Okay, so that's the closest to what we've got. Let's go ahead anyway. It is 23A, isn't it? Yes, it is 23A. So on Valap, just by clicking this link, it will take the floor area and work out if there's a different scheme you can have with it. And it would also take the number of bedrooms and work out what the buy-to-let and any flips would be worth. So let's see what it does. Okay, so the floor area must be greater than 60 square meters. Okay, it's only 51. And the other thing to think about is if they're saying you can convert the 1 bed into 2 beds, but the size of the entire flat is only 51 square meters, then that's going to be a really small 2-bed flat. So that's something to bear in mind. Okay, so it says you could do a flip, saying 523,000. I suspect it's saying that amount because it thinks it's a 3-bed semi-detached house. So these are things to consider when you are appraising any property. So look at the documents, look at the information you've received, and validate everything. I suspect this is way too high. It might be London, but I'm not sure London's ready for that sort of price. So your estimated maximum offer is 337,000, and that's because it's thinking that its value is 500 thinks its value is 500. Is it 500? Or is it 523? Okay, so let's reduce this because I think let's assume 350. 150,000. So this will be 6 months. So asking price 199. Estimated that 350,000 for a 2-bed flat is not too high, but this is all your money in, your deposit, your stamp duty, your legals, professional fees, contingency. Are there any other costs we could reduce? So refurb 17 grand, you might be able to get away with maybe 10 grand worth of work. Doesn't look too bad. And mortgage costs for the period. These are all your costs, so gas, electricity, and everything for that whole period. So you could reduce some of this if you wanted to. How much does the operating cost come to? A total of 6 grand. Charity, change that, do tax, to cost, okay, so professional fees, legals, right, okay, so, let's look at this as a conversion project. Scheme. So this is one I prepared earlier. 1 bedroom. Let's do this as 2 bedrooms. Doesn't usually make any difference to the price. You get that to 340,000. You get prices in the area just by clicking here. You get sold prices about 333. For sale 330. That's roughly around where you'd be. Being that it will be freshly done and all cleaned up and stuff, so you should be above the average. So 340, 350. Let's see. Let's change this to 350. So you're still above the 211,000 at a 20% developer's profit, which is good. So what costs has it taken into account? 30,000 cost, developer's profit of 70 grand. I think this could actually work. Yeah, this one's a good one, I think. It's worth investing in, I think. Contingency of 1,500. Professional fees of 3,150. Disposal costs, that's the one to sell. There's a lot of leeway in here. If our 350 amount is correct for a 2-bed flat, albeit a small. If we reduce this because it's a bit small to, let's say, 320, still a bit close. So yeah, I think it's worth looking into this one. Yeah, your profit is still 64 grand after all your costs and everything are deducted. So yeah, this is one worth looking at. So 23A Oakhurst Avenue is a good one in my opinion. Thank you very much for listening. Until next time, let's keep investing, let's keep spying, let's keep winning.